Morning, beautiful, joyful entrepreneurs. How are you this morning? Happy Friday. And today's day 198 of the Be Stubborn series. Never give up. And I know there's lots happening out there right now, lots of challenges. And what I wanted to talk about today was my learnings, what I've learned from the week, and really that is that we're stronger than what we think. There's so much going on now. I feel like the back of COVID's really coming to fruition. All of the stress. I feel like a lot of people are in a lot of shock still, but now the reality is actually starting to come through, and the anxiety and the depression is really showing up. And what I've learned is I'm really grateful that I'm such a deep feeler. It's very painful at times. I've had a lot of pain, quite a few mornings this week. That resistance is coming up, that clearing. And a lot of grief. So letting go of the old to step into the new, and the new beginnings and the exciting adventures there's so much happening this year. And I can't be the good morning, hey Roger, how are you, gorgeous? I can't get to where I want to go with the same belief systems that I've had last year. So you've got to release them, and you go through this process of apoptosis, which is the cell death. And there's a lots of feeling. There's sadness, there's depression, there's anxiety, there's anger, and you need to go through that process. You need to go through the death. That's the only thing that's going to get you to creating these new belief systems. So I'm very grateful for being a deep feeler. I've judged it harshly, but what it did is it got me showing up every day. I have a very long 2.5 hour ritual every morning for me, my self-care. And it's very important because I have to really do that to allow myself to feel relaxed, feel peaceful, because it's easy for me to go into overwhelm and overthinking. So I have to every day be very regimented in that, to teach my brain and my body to relax. And it's so important. And I feel like all of the anxiety and the depressions and the stresses that are coming up for people now is actually a good thing. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have that, because pain is a wonderful driver for change. If we don't have pain, we don't actually create change. Unfortunately, we don't move towards pleasure, but we'll certainly move away from pain. So I feel like this is an opportunity for people to start to go, oh my God, I've got to work on myself. I've got to do the work. I've got to love myself more. I've got to learn to, to exercise regularly, to have self-care, to do deep breathing, to do journaling, and just have that me time is really important. And remembering that, especially as parents, that kids model you 98% of the time. They're learning from you. So the more that you're able to show up, you teach them that self-love and self-care is really important. So just on that note, I wanted to provide, if you're having trouble, upside down, with your habits, start with one. The only way we get for me to get a 2.5 hour routine in the morning is from slowly changing and developing 30-day habits. I used to be a 7:30 get up in the morning person. Then I went to 7. Then I went to 6:30. Then I went to 6:45. And then I went to 5:30, and then I went to 5, and now I'm a 10 to 5 person. But that took years to get there. So it's conditioning. We've got to condition our bodies to a new way of being. And we just start by one thing. That's it. 30 days, a 30-day habit. So if you need any help around this, I've got a workshop next Thursday from 9 to 1. It's a free workshop, Rewire Your Life for Success. Please write below, and we'd love you to come and learn how to change your life. The only way you can change your life is to change your brain, and that's through habits, changing your habits. I'm doing a 30-day cycle, so you develop these new feedback loops in your basal ganglia, so that then that becomes your new normal, and then you just add on to them. So it's not complicated. You don't get from A to Z overnight. You get it by going to B and then going to C. I know we want to go straight to Z, but the key is these 30-day habit cycles. And these, I'll explain more in my workshop, but these are really important because your brain will try everything in its power to sabotage your success. It very much likes fear. It's in survival more than love and peace. So we've got to really teach it. And as you try to sabotage it, you have to have something there where you see every day, where you tick it off, and when you forget, you go, oh my God, I forgot. No, I didn't. I forgot this morning, but I've still got time now, until it becomes a habit. So you put this in a very prominent place, and then you tick it every day. And it also leads to more self-appreciation, self-acceptance, self-confidence, self-worth, because you start to achieve things. You teach your brain how to achieve rather than how to fail, which is very, very, very important. So if you'd like that, please let us know. And also, we'd love to have you to come next week to really change your life. It's so important. Mwah. Sending lots of love to you today. Have a beautiful day. And also, what I was going to say, long one today, was what is your Ray Day? So when life's going challenging, which it is, it's up and down, and especially with my deep feeling and growth and shifting all the time, I always know I'm going to feel great on a Friday because that's my Ray Day. So that's the day I was born. So find out what your Ray Day is. Tell me below what day were you born, and start to have expectation that on that day, no matter what's going on in your life, you'll feel good. Because when you create that expectation in your brain, that's what starts to show up. So I've looked back over the years, I'd be going through a whole lot of stuff, my goodness, but on a Friday, I always came good. Doesn't mean that outside of that it wasn't chaos, but at least I always had one day a week that things were good. Mwah! So tell me what your A day is. Sending lots of love. Have a beautiful day and happy weekend. Bye.